I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.
Hell of an intro. How we doing out there, good people? What's happening? Welcome to the What They Want podcast.
Yep.
It's your boy DJ Royal.
I'm
my
your
white boy Snow.
Yep. Man, all right. Well, we're gonna get right into it.
Who's sitting? Oh, okay. Whoop.
What?
Hey man, you stay back there.
Never mind.
Redo all that shit, bro.
We do all of that shit.
Hey, the producer's back here. This episode is sponsored by SlaboArts and Dialectic Media Group in tandem with Unoya Production Company.
Yeah. There
All
you
right,
go.
continue, boys.
But yeah, so I want to introduce a special guest that we've had tonight. First off, really, this guest really needs no introduction, but my friend, good homie of mine, goes by the name of Craig Smith.
I definitely need an introduction.
Yeah, you're right. He does, but he doesn't, But, we
Needs
decided
an introduction. That man got shit to talk about.
He does have a lot of stuff to talk about, But, yeah, man, appreciate you coming on,
Yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. We talked off air about it.
Yeah, it's, well, real quick on that note, as you guys see me wearing this gear today, Crick, my homie, Austin Lewis, he passed, he passed on Sunday. I found out today that his timely passing. So, this episode is a little bit hard for myself, so I apologize if I, go in and out or whatever, but, this is just in loving memory of my friend, my homie, my best friend, Austin J. Lewis. So, yeah, with that being said,
Oh, we're snapping.
love you, bro. But yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, as I fought throughout the day to do this episode, but after talking to Craig and the team and stuff like that, one thing I think he would love me to do is to continue doing my dream.
Yeah, lean into your dream.
Yeah, and this is my dream. You know what I'm saying? This is something I love doing, showing support as, I'm wearing this gear and everything like that, but supporting people too. Overall, Craig Smith, the DJ Royal, Zay, Slab,
Hey.
everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to love, really, man, just spread love, spread support, and
You provide a platform too, so this is dope, bro.
yeah, and just one thing I can say, if y'all watching this, whenever it drops, whatever, just love and hug your people and tell them that you love them. You know what I'm saying? That's because you never know when that next day will come by, and then you don't get to do that. So beyond all that, we'll get the ball rolling and stuff like that. But I just wanted to say that, and let's get it going.
Let's get it. This is dope, you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
What episode number is this? Y'all count them?
37 and a half.
We don't count it.
Yeah.
Can we just?
It's like 7 or 8, 9.
You'd be like the 8th guest?
No, it's like episode 10.
Nah, we're way past.
I was about to say way past 8. I think it's like what?
Yeah,
10?
he's definitely in the first, and you're in the first 10 guests for sure.
Come on now, top 10.
Yeah,
Hey.
Top 10. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I was like, there's a bunch of.
Yeah, you right there at 10. Yeah.
And I get to
Damn,
sign
yeah,
the
you
board.
are. Yeah, and you do get. Yeah.
Number 10. You know what the Bible says about the. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's get into
Somebody
it.
say- somebody-
get into it.
Did somebody say the Bible?
He said the Bible.
Thumper Loke is
Bible
actually a
says-
pastor.
Which
I'm
one?
not a
Thumper Loke,
pastor.
he's
Stop
actually a
calling me
pastor.
that.
Stop calling him Pastor Thumperlope.
Hey, that man will bless you. That man will bless you
Bishop
with an
Loke.
ass whooping.
Hey,
He
man.
will baptize you in blood.
No, I won't.
I'm
Only
sorry,
blood I'm
club.
carried by.
On the set.
Only blood I care about is the blood of
He's
Jesus.
gonna get back in
Hey.
love, G.
Hallelujah.
Hey.
Hallelujah.
He's gonna get it back in club.
Hey.
But yeah, so with that being said, man, tell the people who you are.
Well,
Everything.
it's funny because a lot of people who stop me or know me, like, I'd never know how somebody knows me. So I've been a rapper forever. And I won't say how long that is. I've done video work, and I've been a political commentator in Kansas City. I've done community activism work. I went to LA, and I started making music for film and TV for a while, and started a podcast out there called Fresh Era about the legends of the golden era hip hop. Right now,
We got to touch on that.
yeah. Right now, I have a research organization that I'm starting up with Black Excellence Kansas City, and then we own an art gallery with my boy Irv the Phenom in Independence.
Mr. Irv.
Phenom, shout out Irv.
Well, he went to Irv to nowadays.
And let me also recognize my brother Greg. So he used to be Greg Enemy, goes by
Greg
St.
Enemy?
Gregory now. He's one of our partners in the business as well. One of my best friends.
No, man, those are both talented artists.
We're the if you know celebrities, and that means we're not celebrities.
Hey, man, Irv was just on Red and Yellow with the trailer.
Yeah, we did that together.
You
so
did?
I had to reproduce that track with my sync licensing background. Yeah, in order to
Craig,
get that
you got
placed
all
on TV. So yeah, that's the most recent one, the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer placement. I've got other stuff all up and down TV and film. But yeah, you wanted to talk about the golden era hip hop shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you a hip hop head?
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say this podcast was actually started off of our, I don't want to say arguments or disagreements, but opinions
About hip hop.
about hip hop.
What was the one thing that got y'all like going? A pause.
Oh, God.
May I reference back to the
Yes,
Jeezy
please.
versus Gucci
It's
episode?
Jeezy versus Gucci.
Jeezy versus
okay, so I saw
Gucci.
you had an episode about that.
Yeah.
Where did y'all land on that?
There's
It didn't land.
No. Well, I mean,
still going, bro.
But what side
Flight's
y'all
still
on?
going.
But who's on what side?
I think it's kind of
He's
hard.
Jeezy, I'm Gucci.
But it's kind of hard because we both acknowledge both their greatness.
Yeah.
We both acknowledge what they've done for the culture, what they've done for music in general. Jeezy's my favorite artist, so I'm a little bit more biased.
Period.
He's number 2.
Who's one?
Easy.
You are a different breed, bro.
Yeah.
You're a different breed. Somebody get this man a sandwich.
Get this man.
Please
Nah,
give him something
but-
to eat.
I'm
We
a little more
both are
biased on the
different breeds,
Jeezy side, but
Who's 3 if you don't remember this?
rappers.
Yeah. Well, you said favorite artist, so I don't know.
Okay, artists all time
Artists, he gonna hit
is
you with
Michael
it.
Jackson, Easy, and Jeezy.
Easy E.
Yeah,
God damn. I've never heard anybody put Easy so high up on any list.
It's my
I
favorite.
think it's dope as fuck. But I've just never.
and people ask me about this, like how he never wrote anything. He wrote a little
I mean,
bit
he wrote
here,
some stuff.
but the shit that he rapped
Yeah.
was his everyday life. If you actually know
he was
him
in
and
the shit.
listen to the interviews, like everything he said was his life every single day.
You know the lore around Easy, I found this out doing the podcast. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Like super professional
Yeah.
and like, was not into the shit unless he was in the shit.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Once he got pulled into the entertainment world, he was.
I'm sorry. Bless you.
As the editor, you better watch out, bro.
You go ahead and just say some crazy shit. Let's start talking about Trump.
No, as once he got pulled into the entertainment world, he completely shifted. You know, so
Yeah.
just knowing his background,
That's
seeing where it came from.
Who's your top 3?
See, I'm gonna
Artist. Let's not.
artist. Well, I'm more of just a straight hip hop person. I couldn't tell you.
Is
multiple
Gucci
genres.
Mane number 2?
He's not even in the top 3.
No,
Okay, who's your top 3?
no. My top 3. So like my first, it kind of just changes. Like, but like my first overall is Chameleonaire.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, what?
Yeah, that's why I told you we're gonna hit you over the head with
Yeah.
some stuff. Yeah,
Chameleonaire?
yeah.
I'm not
Don't,
dogging.
I was like,
it's just
don't
like,
talk bad about Chameleonaire.
Hey, this motherfucker about to go on. He's about to start
I don't know. No.
Millionaire?
I don't know enough about Chameleonaire to say like it's unwarranted.
Bro,
I know
nobody
it's very
does
prolific.
except for him.
Yo.
Half the
That is not
people in
true.
Houston don't know shit about Chameleonaire.
No,
Okay,
we're not. That's
who's
a
number
whole
two?
nother
Who's number two?
podcast.
Who's number two? Let's go back. Let's go
Fuck.
back. Who's number 2?
2 would be probably it would probably be Eminem, and then 3 would be Pac.
Okay. These are some interesting rooms. I'm like imagining Prince and Easy. Yeah, All right.
Hey, but I mean, like
Well-
the reason why I liked Chameleonaire and stuff like that so much is because of not so much of like yeah, he's the one. People think he's the one hit wonder with Riding Dirty, but he actually has like some really more in depth.
Mainstream, why he had like
his first
four
hit,
big hits.
his first hit wasn't Riding Dirty. It was
Turn It Up.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like he had that, and then he had Hip Hop Police, and then he had what was his last? Good Morning. Where he sampled
he had what's the track with 3 6 Mafia?
Dope Boy Fresh.
Dope Boy Fresh.
Yeah.
This is,
Oh man,
this is what I tuned out.
Well,
like his mainstream hits, he only had like a handful.
Right.
But
I mean,
all
now
his-
he's like
his
invested,
underground
right?
shit. And if
Yeah.
you're really a fan, you got to dig into the album and find the hits too.
You know what? This gives me a lot of like encouragement right now because for somebody's favorite artist to be Chameleonaire, I think is really dope because he put his blood, sweat, and tears into his craft. But it's somebody that's not broadly appreciated like that.
Exactly.
But to know that like somebody is like, this Chameleonaire is my guy, that's dope.
But that's how you know that it's really his favorite because ain't nobody just gonna
Ain't nobody gonna
spit
fucking
out.
lie about it. Yeah.
no, I named my
Damn,
son. I named my son after him from where he's from.
Wow.
Yeah, my son's name is Houston.
That's dope.
I tried to name my son after some people too. She wasn't going.
What were your attempts?
Compton.
No.
Baby Suge.
I was trying to
Real
name.
motherfucking cheese.
No,
Death Row Records.
I was trying to name him Michael Joseph Jackson. She was like, "You got me fucked up," and I was like, "All right, cool. Let's name him after a Chiefs player, my favorite Chiefs player." I was trying to name him.
Turmeric Vanover.
Come on. I was trying to name him. I was trying to name him after Priest Holmes. She was
Okay.
like, fuck no. I'm like,
She said no to Priest?
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's pretty dope.
Okay. If you don't, okay. I mean, you could, I guess, bleep it out if you want, but what's your son's name? That's dope.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. His middle name can be Priest because it was like Priest.
Not bleeping that out.
Yeah, we bleeping that out.
All right, we bleeping that
Y'all
out.
don't even know who my kid is.
Yeah. That'll make it super special.
I bleep out Houston, but man, I mean, the whole internet knows.
You can say my son's names. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not telling you his middle name.
Send
but,
him
you know.
some money. No, my son, my oldest son's. Damn, this shows my dedication to
Stare
to
right into the
rap.
camera for this one.
Listen, where's my one? No, the oldest's middle name is Anakin, and then the second was supposed to be a girl. We came out a boy. It's how 2024. No, wow, it's gonna get me canceled. He got it, but the second one was supposed to be a girl named Leia, but that didn't happen. He's a boy, and I couldn't get my Moses Kenobi off. So the third one's name is Mace, like Mace Windu.
Ah,
Wow.
You the only Star Wars fan in here, other than me?
probably.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I love Anakin.
3. It's 3-on-2. We're gonna jump y'all.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
I love
Definitely.
Hey,
Saying
Darth
your
Vader,
son's name
bro,
was
is one of my
Qui-Gon.
favorite.
That's
villains
like
of
that's
all
like
time.
saying I ain't got nothing wrong with gay people. I appreciate it.
I fuck with them too. They cool too.
I say we're gonna get to Trump eventually. Love the gays. Love the blacks.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Everybody doing great. Nobody loves the blacks more than me. All right.
So speaking
This got
of
off the rails.
speaking off, well, let's turn it into this though. What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite Star Wars movie is Rogue One.
That is actually
Right?
more respectable than a lot of people would be
I
willing
can't
to admit.
choose one of the legacy films because I feel like that's canon enough. And the only art piece that came out that like I loved was Rogue One in the last few years. I mean, and then obviously the first Star Wars, A New Hope.
So let me ask you this:
So I was like, the Phantom Menace.
how
Phantom Menace might be my second though.
how'd you feel when James Earl Jones passed?
He's like 95, about fucking time.
Okay, all right. Hey, some people was really tweaking out, like, "Oh my
mean,
God,
because-
Darth Vader died!" Like,
And I don't mean to be
motherfucker
insensitive.
I thought he'd been dead
Because he's
until a
94
picture-
years old.
Until a picture pops up of him,
Let
I'm
him
like,
die. No, you know what? Not to be insensitive. I'm sorry, but that's. I was explaining to somebody my affinity for Darth Vader. It's on my like the background on my phone and shit. Like my son's middle name is Anakin, but a lot of that allure was like being at Pizza Hut as a little kid and seeing a big cutout of Darth Vader in there, and you hear that voice. It's the same voice as Mufasa. It's the same voice as the king from Coming to America. Like James Earl Jones had so much power.
Yeah,
that was just
His voice
innate.
was powerful. His
Presence
iconic.
was powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on a list of actors like Anthony Hopkins or Denzel Washington, even like that are just bigger than their name. But when you get them, you know exactly what you're getting, and that's
he didn't have a shit ton of movies.
James Earl Jones.
Like I'm talking about like a shit ton of movies where he was like real noticeable in because he started
he
early.
had a lot of supporting cast roles.
Yeah, he started early in his career, and so
I'm happy that he wasn't like a Today actor.
Yeah,
because they'd have had this nigga in The Equalizer. And like, I said, come back here. Like, we don't need that. We don't need that at all.
Yeah.
Bring that here.
Right.
You're not gonna ask how she's doing.
What?
He's not gonna ask her.
I didn't mean to make it seem like I was an Equalizer
Oh,
fan.
TikTok is a terrible place.
Rest in peace to one of the ghosts though. Yeah,
For sure.
You ain't feel no type of way as
Gone right on time.
So here we go. Here's this thing real quick. What's your top three that you've asked both of us what our top three was? What's yours?
Artists?
Yeah.
Shit. This is always hard for me. Pause.
Wow.
No.
On that note, Brett, stick to the script. What's this Mount Rushmore? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that was coming up. But.
Okay. We got to do Mount Rushmore like more like concentrated on maybe like hip hop, but like my top three artists right now. So this is subject to change by the time I leave this motherfucker. But my top three artists are Kanye West,
Okay.
Prince. Oh Lord. It's so difficult. I'm in my head. I'm visualizing the ones I'm not naming, just
Lady
jumping
Gaga.
off a cliff.
No, I'm playing.
I mean, like low key, she might be top 20.
Yeah,
She got some shit.
Yeah, You know what? I'm gonna say this just because of vibes, and it's gonna sound weird because I actually don't fuck with their music like that. But Taylor.
No, hell no. Anyways,
the reason I say Taylor. The reason I say Taylor is because she's Penn.
Yeah.
She knows her audience. She is the Tyler Perry of white girl singers. Like she knows her
I fucks
audience,
with it.
and she delivers every single time. Even when I think the shit is garbage, they're just singing them dead poet songs or whatever the name of the album is, and she's the
She hits those frequencies that make people feel good.
I guess like and you can't deny that longevity. Like when she wears short shorts, I wear sneakers. Is this the first Taylor Swift song that's been sang at the?
It is.
And I was listening to Blank Space the other day. I mean, like this shit. It's hard to deny an artist that does that.
Oh yeah.
Do I think she's a better artist than most people I haven't named? No. But like as far as favorites right now, my top three is those because they've been the most inspirational recently.
So let me ask you this, because I get this question all the time, being a Michael Jackson fan.
Okay.
And you as a Prince fan, Prince has way more music than Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Like way more. Can you name a favorite, your favorite Prince song?
My favorite Prince song?
Can you name it?
Again, that fluctuates.
I can't. I'm the same way. I
It's
can't
probably
name my
Diamonds
favorite.
and Pearls.
Oh shit. Okay.
Damn, I wish I had a speaker like play that shit right now.
Man, I'm saying.
This will be the day.
Right.
Because I remember, like, that was one of the records that I heard as a kid, like, playing loud out of it. I'm just nostalgic, but, like, playing out of his, like, tricycle motorcycle. Like, tricycle, I don't know what it's called. But, like, just play real loud. And it just sounded like it was lighting up the whole sonic space of the outside. So when he passed away, I don't know if y'all remember this. When Prince died, it rained for a week.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah, you're right.
And that shit was magic. And I think that's why Prince is like up there. Actually, he's second after Kanye West. But like when he did the Super Bowl, this motherfucker's playing Purple Rain and it rains.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Random as shit.
Like that's some shit that you just are that. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not. And I got a blank space, baby. And I write your name.
No, I'm not on that.
Or hey, 22.
No, I'm not on that.
What's your favorite Prince song?
I don't know, man.
Let's go crazy.
No, hell no.
Let's get nuts.
Do Me Baby is hard. Raspberry Berets probably it's up there.
I can I want the needle drops on me. Like just hearing the fucking Prince was magical.
Computer Blue. That shit.
And you know what's dope about like naming these songs, naming these artists? Like you can almost chart their children, like the artists that came after them that made or like paid homage to them. Because when you are naming these Prince songs, I'm thinking about The Dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and this nigga had like anyway.
Man, that's
See, but
You can't talk about Dream without talking about R. Kelly.
It was the GOAT.
That's facts.
Let's go. It was easier for me to name some Prince songs because I'm not a Prince fan like that. Like I'm a fan of him, but I'm not like a diehard Prince fan.
That's how I talk about Drake.
I don't have.
Is Drake another sort?
I don't have like a loyalty to him. So I can literally pick my favorite song and be like, all right, this is it, and everything else could go to waste if I cared.
Got you.
As far as like Michael Jackson goes, like I can't pick a single song
at all. What's your favorite song right now? My favorite Michael Jackson song right now is "Lady in My Life."
They don't care about us.
Yeah. Lady in My Life is probably
hard.
Hey, speaking of Lady in My Life, man, I done asked some people about that shit, man. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Close your eyes and just listen and imagine.
Close your eyes and imagine.
And this is for all the women out there watching. Whoever, I don't care.
All three of y'all.
If you got some killer vagina like that, hit my line. Cause listen, you gotta listen to the song, bro.
I told you nothing was
No, I'm not about to let y'all do this. Listen to the song. Just listen to the song.
I told you everything's been talked about.
Listen to the song, read the lyrics, and tell me that's not some fire ass coochie.
I want you to proceed as if I edited that part out.
No.
We keep that.
No, we keeping that.
We're gonna proceed. Yep. Okay.
Tell me, man. Hold on. Let me pull these lyrics real fast. Y'all got me fucked up.
You gotta read it to the camera.
What's the song?
Lady in My Life.
Pull that shit up.
Low-key, I think she's actually listening to it.
You're welcome.
There'll be no sunshine tonight. Lady,
there will be no darkness tonight.
Darkness, yeah, all that
Lady,
shit.
our love will shine, light in the night. Just put your trust in my heart and meet me in paradise. Now is the time. Girl, you're every wonder in this world to me. A treasure time won't steal away. So listen to my heart. Lay your body close to mine. Let me fill you with my dreams. I can make
You gotta
you
read it slower, bro. We don't feel that.
That man said, let me fill you with my dreams. What does that mean? I'm putting this up in you.
It's not with that.
I can make you feel so right.
He knows the lyrics.
And baby, through the years.
I will love you more each day.
Love you more each day. I promise you tonight that you will always be the lady in my life.
Because tomorrow morning.
That's some. Listen,
tomorrow morning, you dirty Diana.
I ain't never had no cheeks like that, but I'm ready for it. Let one person give me that. I'm dropping the one knee. Whether I got a ring or not, you're with me for life.
Okay.
Oh man.
I hope that they got the message. Like whoever it is, they gonna see this.
Oh yeah.
God's gonna deliver.
Please,
because
Father,
the number 10 in the Bible.
I've been praying, Father. Yeah.
Number 10 in the Bible
Hallelujah.
symbolizes abundance.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
come on now.
It does.
What does?
The number 10.
The number 10.
Yeah.
Number 7.
7? The number
7 times 70.
Weak. 7. Okay.
Isn't 7 God's number too?
Yes.
That's what Jack of all trades. He's a pastor. He's a gangster crip.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You cannot say that. I will get.
You're
I
not
don't
on
want to lose my
camera.
job.
I don't want to lose my job.
He's a pastor.
I've been in previous episodes. I'm about to be the
He's a
episode
gang-
that's dropping
Listen,
tomorrow.
you know how many pastors out here that used to gangbang? You
I don't
be all
care.
right.
It might be your testimony.
I'm not there.
Right.
No, my testimony is I was homeless.
Okay.
They were too.
And now I work at the homeless center that I was homeless at.
You were lost and now you were found.
Ooh, won't he do it?
Hey.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Move on.
He will
Let's
move on.
on.
I want to talk about Jesus. Look at my podcast. Anyway.
You talk about Jesus on your podcast?
Yeah, dog.
What do you like? What's the
We'll talk about
premise?
that. We'll talk about that after.
No, let's talk about what the fuck.
I ain't got a camera. I ain't got a camera on me. This is your interview, not mine.
I like a big part of it. Like I don't just do music. I don't, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like
he does it all.
and my platform isn't only music. It's actually more in line with
Sure.
you
Yeah,
know
he's a philosopher.
the stuff about humanity that nobody feels safe to talk about. And I
Creator,
think that
coach,
when we talk about say again,
Creator, coach, philosopher.
and you've been on my LinkedIn.
No. I just know. I'm the research department. I got to know.
He's even on my LinkedIn.
No, but that's real shit. I mean, even when we're talking about like music and all of that, like that strikes a chord with what makes us innately human. There's like more music has more in common with worship than than just commerce. Like I feel like we've bastardized art by putting it up for sale for so long. You know what I mean? So anyway,
I'm with that.
Jesus was with it. Look at him.
He's about to hit you with the all holy.
Let's not just say whatever we want to say.
Jesus was kicking it.
So, Craig, tell me about the field.
The field is actually my okay.
Finally, he hit you with the question. He said, "Hit you with it."
Well, no, the field is actually that. The field is born out of these conversations I was having in Los Angeles. I would get just these dope people from Hollywood, producers and writers and actors and all my friends, and put them together for these conversations where I would ask a question like, what's the most significant thing that's ever happened? Or if nothing changes, what's going to happen? Or what was life supposed to look like? And just we pass around a microphone, had these conversations. But I started to realize as we were talking, because a lot would come up that wasn't, if you ask somebody, how was your week? Somebody's liable to tell you, this happened and then this happened and then this happened. Yeah. I know nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Like after going through your entire time on this earth, what does that say about what's going on inside? What I noticed was that these were spaces that didn't just address the time, right? It addressed what was going on that sort of pervades the time. And the field became the version of that takes all of that and turns it into research, turns it into data. So a company is trying to sell you a t-shirt because they know that you love Eazy-E. But the more I talk to you, the more I understand that you love Eazy-E for a specific reason, because you want to hustle like him or because of this and that. So now we can extract that piece of data out of the conversation and say, send him everything about making money, not just that fucking Eazy-E shirt, because we know you more. And that's just a small example of it, but how much of that, like fucking Apple trying to sell you a new phone because they want you to fit in, but how much more impactful would it be for them to make something for you because they know you?
Right. The camera action button. Filmmakers and camera action.
Oh, yeah.
Apple ProRes and Apple Log and 4K 120. All this stuff geared towards filmmakers.
Yeah, and that's because that's who spends money.
Yeah.
That's who spends the most money. They know you'll upgrade for it. That's what they pay attention to. But as far as people, it just seems like there's not enough, and then maybe getting too much into the weeds of this, but at scale, people in general are not professional people. People in general are just people. But we're treated like commodities with the data that's collected to say this person shops here, this person goes here, this person does it. But there might be many, many reasons why a person does the thing that they do. And what the field is set up to do is actually plot out why.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's dope.
I'm answering the question, brother. Ain't he?
I know. That's his attention span. He was like,
No. He's producing. He's producing. But yeah, that's what I've been up to recently. There's another component of that that's like entertainment, and I want to get more into like providing these spaces, but infusing music and infusing film and everything like that too.
So where'd you get your start at? What kicked everything off?
Which part of everything?
Just everything, the whole you being you. What
Craig
kicked it
Smith.
off?
What started Craig Smith?
Well, my dad used to have a bless you. My dad used to have a music studio in my grandmother's basement when I was really really young, and so that was kind of that plus they had a TV show in Kansas City. Like they used to film this show. It was called Video Jams. It was like a music video TV show, and so I would like go on shoots with them and watch them edit and everything. And so that was really young, like 6 years old. I was watching these people do these things that should have been impossible. Like if I'm watching, you remember you a kid, you see something on TV, it's like it just magically appeared. But there's producers and directors and cameramen and all of this shit.
I became a DJ. So yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like I got to peek behind that curtain enough to see that there was more that I could do as a creator. And yeah, just a bunch of weird stuff happened to get me started. Yeah. And then getting out of Kansas City. So as a kid, we moved to Los Angeles, and I was just exposed to Diddy parties. Pause. No, I'm kidding. Never been to Diddy parties.
Okay. Everything good over there?
Okay. No, not that. But we had a lot of exposure out there with just people in the industry, and that made it possible.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. When'd you move to LA?
Well, I moved to LA when I was a kid, came back, and then I moved about 5 years ago, and then back and forth.
Do you think excuse me, do you think growing up kind of in LA kind of shaped?
I didn't grow up, but I grew up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
he grew up in Kansas City.
Yeah, I was
Moved
there for a
there,
little bit and then came back.
and
Right.
grew up here. Okay.
Yeah, growing up here taught me when to leave a party.
I mean, growing up in LA too, shit. So do you think growing up here rather taught you more so about this grind and everything that you're on, or is it something that you really had to leave here about?
LA didn't teach me about grinding. Pause. I don't know why. LA did. I'm gonna be serious now. I'm gonna be serious. LA didn't teach me about hustle and everything. LA showed me what was possible because we were sitting in the mansions of the people that were producing TV shows, and I got to see that as a kid. Kansas City, growing up in Kansas City was very difficult, but what it taught me was how to be unloved and still create.
Okay.
How to be.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
Kansas City has never rewarded its creators proportionally. So, and it's not to add to the the wackest niggas get the most shine. Of course they do. Yeah. Like it's not about that. And when we talk about like being an artist in this city, the one thing that I wish I knew from the jump is like you're not gonna get the same type of energy from people here that you would get if you were just from somewhere else doing the same things.
Yeah.
Also, it taught me what to aim for and what to ignore. So we were trying to be Hove. We were trying to be who was that at the time? Dipset. We were trying to be like, the niggas in the Source magazine, and all that we were ever taught by our OGs was, stay where you at, make it local, and eventually somebody's gonna be in the crowd of one of your shows and they're gonna come and get you and give you a record deal. But that was just never the formula that worked for anybody. And I wish I would have known that, because that's literally what even when they do the Kansas City hip hop conferences, like we used to go to all of that shit. They make you pay $500 to perform, and then, dude, it was crazy. I could tell you stories, but that was sort of the tough skin that was, and then we used to perform at like some of the roughest like spots with rappers that like off some hood shit. And we were in there like being backpack rappers and, rapping about just bars. but that also taught, just to be you and stick out wherever you are. Pause.
You and this pause.
So yeah, so I mean, we're gonna have to wrap it up a little bit, but we always do this. There's 2 questions I'm gonna hit you with, but the first we said it earlier with the top 3, but we want to do the Mount Rushmore of let's do hip hop because you did artists earlier.
The
So
Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Let's go. LL Cool J,
Ooh.
Hove. Shit. LL Cool J, Hove. It's 4 of them, right? God damn. I should have been thinking about this the whole time. LL, Hove. I'm gonna do Big Daddy Kane.
that's a hard Rushmore right there almost.
And
Whoever the 4th is.
the 4th one.
Barack Obama.
Fuck that shit. Dr. Dre, nigga.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
I would put that's a really good Rushmore.
And I might take 2 of these New York niggas off of there. Sorry.
What got you to LL Cool J? Is he like your favorite ever?
No.
Or
No.
What? Where'd you come up with that list? 'Cause
LL Cool J,
that's
like,
insane, right there.
if you do the research, the way that we do this shit, like all rappers ended up dressing like drug dealers.
Yeah.
And that's LL Cool J. He was the first prototype for a rapper that anybody ever saw.
1,000%.
And after him is when niggas started doing all of this, taking the shirts off,
Images and everything.
sagging. Like, nigga,
He
LL Cool J
was the first one.
bro.
Shit, even with diss tracks, really, he was doing that before anyone else was.
He wasn't the first with diss tracks, but he was probably the first that had a major diss track.
Yeah. LL Cool J is the first of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He's
And people don't realize how everyone thinks he's like a 90s based.
yeah, no.
He started like in like 83.
But that's that
or some
longevity.
shit. Yeah.
Like
He just dropped an album.
if he
last week.
arguably fell off in the early 2000s, he already had a 20-year career.
Yeah. He did. He started in like 83, 84,
Yeah, I know,
some shit
yeah.
like that. I'm like, bro, you've been doing this shit a long time.
A long time.
And his impact, it doesn't get talked about now.
Even like coining GOAT. Like, you're a GOAT.
His impact doesn't get talked about now because, I mean, he fell off or whatever. He went to Hollywood.
People only see what's in front of them.
Yeah,
But if you, as DJs, we say dig into the crates and shit, and you actually do your research on him, that's a bad
Honorable mention to the Fat Boys. I don't think people know,
wow.
like, the Fat Boys were like the first rap group that had albums that like a lot of people heard and were inspired by.
So if we can transition that into the next question real quick, and then we'll try to wrap this up because I know the cameras are going. But so when we had Jay Tice on here, shout out to Jay Tice, but he said we hit him with the same question. We hit everybody with the same question. But who would you like to see on the podcast? And if so, you got to throw us the alley-oop.
Oh, it's got to be somebody I know.
You ain't gotta know him. You just gotta help get him here. You said Dre,
Gotta be a
get Dre's
producer.
ass here.
I gotta be a producer. Somebody, it would have to be somebody with stories. You gotta get Big Scoob up here.
Oh, I would love to see Big Scoob.
Scooby.
Scoob.
Or if not Scoob, Marcus Yates.
Oh man,
That's my dog. I can help with that.
yeah. Marcus Yates have been dope. Yeah, he's dope as hell actually. What Uber Geek?
Yep.
Uber Geek, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna go with Irv.
I thought Irv had already been up.
No. Irv ain't. No, I've been trying to get Irv for a minute.
Yeah, I'll throw you the alley oop on that one.
Throw me the alley because Irv has stories for days, and he can hit every. And I'm not saying neither of those that you mentioned were. I mean, Big Scoob is crazy talented. Man, we might have to get all of them.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
3P.
Thank y'all for having me on.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure,
for sure,
man.
for sure.
Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
I don't have anything to plug. Just follow me at I am Craig Smith.
Link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take it from here. Thank you for watching another beautiful episode of the What They Want podcast. This is producer Zay back here with my boy Danny Slab. The What They Want podcast is produced by SlaboArts, Dialectic Media Group, in tandem with Unoya Production Company. Ladies and gentlemen, Be sure to hit that like, share with all your friends. This has been DJ Royal, Snow, and that dog, Craig Smith. We'll catch y'all next week on What They Want.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.